power of the poster to empower people to action. 10 years later, 1999, is when I met him, the cover of one of the major magazines in Poland had this poster on the cover, and it said, "The poster that changed Polish history." And so this guy, he's a graphic designer by this point, and he calls them up and he says, I just want to let you know that I'm the one who designed that poster. And they literally hung up on him. They said, "That poster belongs to the people of Poland," and then they hung up on him. Fortunately, we do know who he is, and his name has been on subsequent issues of the poster. But
did he ever get money?
No.
Oh.
No. Another poster that is, that changed the history of the world, because this poster helped get Obama elected. Done by Shepard Fairey, and it became, the graphic style has taken on a life of its own, and you see it all over the world in different contexts. But the fact is that this first, appearance of it, incarnation of it, it portrayed, it conveyed the hope that the people in the United States really needed after 8 years of Bush. We needed this hope, and it really, yes, and obviously it didn't happen, but it definitely helped get him elected. And then, of course, you can see how that this is a wonderful use of that same style, that very iconic style, with Edward Snowden. He's obviously the truth teller, who the truth tellers are the ones who obviously get the punishment. But so this is another way how that iconic style then takes a life of its own and gets used for other issues. Another poster that changed the world. This is produced by Adbusters, a group in a magazine. It's a media foundation out of Vancouver, in Canada, in 2011. And it's basically calling for an occupation of Wall Street. Now, the poster alone didn't create the Occupy movement. The poster, then it was picked up by the Anonymous, the website Anonymous, and they were promoting it. And there were a few hundred people that showed up on Wall Street on the date on here. But then the police got involved. And then there were those women sitting peacefully protesting, and the police took pepper spray. And it went viral when they sprayed them in the face. And then it became not just hundreds, but thousands. And not just on Wall Street, but throughout the United States and throughout the world. Occupy movements, Occupy groups formed. And so it's another example of a poster that started something that then grew and grew and then exploded. And now the newest movement to develop in the United States, or one of the newest, is the Black Lives Matter movement, which is, I see, resonating all over Australia. It's clearly connects with the Aboriginal rights movements, and it started not after Trayvon Martin was killed by a vigilante named George Zimmerman, but it started after George Zimmerman was acquitted of the killing, that he was not punished for it. And so this has literally, taken off, and it's changed the dialogue in the same way that the Occupy movement has changed the dialogue by bringing in the concept of the 1% and the 99%. I mean, all through the Vietnam War organizing, we were trying to get class consciousness and class struggle, and we never quite. It was always too esoteric or too, we never really got the idea across simply. And the Occupy movement with the 1% and the 99%, they nailed it. Black Lives Matter, which has only been reinforced with one death after another death after another death. I mean, Trayvon Martin was the first. But after that, it's been one cop killing after another cop killing after another cop killing. So it's again, how these posters keep these images and keep these people in people's consciousness. This is an Italian poster done in 2006, and it's obviously, it's a burqa, but a burqa made out of the U.S. flag, and it says, "The most dangerous burqa is the one we don't know we're wearing." this is a poster I think that really makes people stop and think. You know, it's a poster that kind of stops people in their tracks, at least in the classes where I've shown it. And my last poster is Sister Corita, or Corita Kent, and it's a quote by the French philosopher Camus: "I should like to be able to love my country and still love justice." And I think that's, certainly I feel that way, and I'm making the assumption that everyone in this room feels that way as well. And I thank you very much.